So first off, you will need, as in each base, an Elysium spawn tube, so you can spawn there at any time you like. Just place it somewhere next to the silo, it doesn't really matter. As soon as it's built, you can go up to it and hit the E button to mark it as your Elysium tube, where you can spawn on the map at any time, no matter where you are. Then you're gonna need the routing spire, so you have your router. It's preferable to set it low so you don't have to go upstairs to grab the router. Also place it next to the spawn so you don't have to walk there as much as well. And then you want to get a light air terminal so you can spawn ESFs and Valkyries. And then besides looking that you don't have it in any other obstacles, you should look that the air above it is free, so you don't spawn it into a tree or whatever. There we go. And also try to place it next to the router and the spawn so you don't have to walk that much. Now it's preferable to get a paint spire and place that next to the air terminal so it keeps away some infiltrators. Not all of them, but a lot of them getting scared when they get hit by it. And that's basically how you do it. Now you can just grab the router by going up here and then pressing E and then unlock it. Also, if you go here, press E to bind to the spawn tube, grab the router, and then, as V6 told me, you can grab a Valkyrie which has an ejection seat automatically, or you grab a Reaver and you can get the ejection system for 500 nanites, so you can jump out without getting fall damage when you land. It's preferable to get stealth so you don't get tracked by anyone and don't get ganked. As well on the Valkyrie, the same. And then I have the dogfight airframe in it because it's my fighter, but I would recommend then to have speed. Then you can grab a Reaver or a Valkyrie if you don't have the ejection seat and you don't want to waste the surge, maybe go with the Valkyrie, otherwise you can just grab the Reaver. If you want to build a full base, start with a Thunder Garage after you place the silo. You find this in structures. You want to place the base next to a rock. I took this one. I hope it's enough. So you can use this as natural defense. So you want to get this garage as close to the silo as possible because it will be the center of your, more or less the center of your base. Then you can get in this garage all the modules besides the reinforcement module, but that's another story. And you also can get in the Elysium spawn tube, which you mostly want to start with. Places in the middle, so if anyone comes and want to destroy it, it's not right in the front, and you might get a bit more time to react before it's destroyed. Then you want to get in the sky shield. There you go. You also can place such a thing under a bridge, by the way, so bridge doesn't count as not free heaven. for some reason. Thanks, Daybreak. Then get in all the other modules. One important thing, don't get the structure shield modules early. You will place that in the best case at last, because otherwise it's gonna give you the shield on both sides, and this will prevent you from being able to place module because it breaks the line of sight, which you need to place things from the building, from the builder stuff. So get in repair module, get in all the modules you have unlocked. You need the the automatic AI modules, which are very important if you want to place a flail, orbital, or basically turrets around it. It's just one of the best modules to unlock if you don't want to unlock too much. Get alarm modules so you get noticed when someone is attacking your base, so you can always get back here and just spawn and try to hold him off. Then as said, get the structure shield module, but just do it in last. So there we go. This thing is basically the best case to protect itself. Then you want to get some walls around the base. You can basically use any walls. If you want to get rid of sight, so then you want to use solid walls. There's no way someone can look into it. Otherwise, with the rampart wall, you can look outside and also shoot outside, but the enemy can look inside. Mostly it doesn't really matter. To get those in a correct order, mostly it's a pain in the ass, but hey, we're gonna try it. Another tip, you can use only 3 walls, no matter how many walls you have unlocked. It says 1 of 3. What you can use above this is like the blast wall, which will not exclude infantry about getting in, but you can like vehicles will have a hard time if you do it the right way. Also, you can use paint spires to fill up small holes, and also very important is the vehicle gate, which is also very useful as an additional wall. You can place 2 of them. Important note, don't use bunkers for following reasons. They have a terminal in it, which is nice, yeah, but then on the other side, if you have a terminal, this means an infiltrator can hack it, pull a class with C4 and just has unlimited C4 because he can just restock it at the terminal as often as he like to. If you want to have something to switch classes, get a Sunrare, bring it into that base, and just deploy it. No info can hack the Sunrare. If also another bad thing about the bunker, why there are no gold, the hitbox of it is just stupid. You can't close anything with it. You can't really use it as a wall or something like that. It's sad. I hope they change it. If you place something like a vehicle turret or an aircraft turret, just make sure to get a paint spire next to it so it holds off most infiltrators. If you're running out of walls and you need more, just get your friends. Walls is the default wall is something everyone has unlocked from the beginning. So those guys can always help you out with that. If you have the structure shield module, things like those walls will get those shields where you can shoot out, but the enemy can shoot in. So also, if you place a pillbox, all those nice things here, pillbox, an infantry tower, those will also get those structure shields where you can shoot out, but the enemy can't shoot in. Little tip for the flail or for the glaive, use those in open fights in an open field where there's no base, because bases always have the no deploy zone for objects, and the problem with that is you can't shoot with a flail or a glaive into that zone. So if you want to use them, if you want to get them, take in mind you will use them to make a small, just a silo and such, a gun with the module so you can use it. It requires a turret IE module, otherwise it can't shoot, but you just want to get those up there so you can shoot with it in an open field fight. So after editing a little bit around, I managed to pretty much close all the walls around it. Do yourself a favor and finish the wall with such a door, or with such a wall ending in a rock or a mountain, so you don't have to figure those closest gaps and delete walls over and over again. So you have the Sunray Garage where you can basically put in all your module once the spawn. You have the terminals where you can spawn vehicles. You can place, I think, 4 to 5 turrets around that garage, which will be supplied with the automatic shooting AI, so you don't have to man those guns, and they will defend the base for you. Um, if you have friends or if you're in an outfit and you have ops, get some people to help you having enough walls. Having, if they have more turrets, let them place those. It's always better to have more turrets than less. And a little quick note on the end, if you want to place an orbital on such a base, always do it somewhere outside. I probably would place it over there in the woods. The orbital strike can only be destroyed when the silo is destroyed. Before that happens, the orbital strike is immune to any damage.